Hi, John Dwyer is my name, and I thank Mal Fitler for inviting me to put together this quick video to give you a bit of a rundown on my background and what my role is with Best Way to Go. Mal Fitler, if you don't know, is the big kahuna, the numero uno, the number one, okay, the big chief of Best Way to Go. And Mal invited me to put this video together because he just wanted to showcase what skills I bring to the table and what my involvement is. Before I say any more, I have to say to you that we've seen a few disruptors of various industries come along, and of course Uber is one in particular that everybody quotes. This has a very big chance, in my opinion, of being a major disruptor to the accommodation booking industry. This is just such a great idea. And when Mal and other members of his team showed me this business model a little while ago, it just blew my mind. It is fantastic. So number one, the reason that I was anxious to be involved was because I can see this thing is hot. I know there's no guarantees in life, but I tell you what, this has got all the earmarks of being an incredible disruptor. Number two, I enjoy what I do, which is direct response marketing, and I could see the application of this direct response marketing being absolutely perfect for this particular disruptor accommodation booking platform. And I guess if you're not familiar with direct response marketing, it's not used widely. There's probably only 5% of businesses in the world that use it, and those that do use it properly get outstanding results. Because you see, in the old days, the advertising agencies would tell all of us that it was all about building the brand and sponsoring football teams and sponsoring the Olympics and putting your name on the side of buses and the backs of taxis. And eventually you build up a brand over many, many years. And then people eventually start to be aware of your brand and buy stuff. Well, that's fine. And that may have been the old way of doing things. But courtesy of the online world that we live in, which is really, really fast these days, and your Facebooks and your LinkedIns and your Instagrams and anything online, then really you can fast track that brand building very, very quickly. And my view is you can build a brand and sell a lot of product at the same time. And probably a good example of that some years ago was a client of mine called the Greater Building Society. And if you're in a regional area in New South Wales or Queensland, you'd be familiar with my 4 gazillion ads that would come on TV for night time telling you get a home loan and get a free holiday. Well, that went nuts. That was direct response on steroids, because what we did is we built a very cheeky, almost Virgin style brand for the Greater Building Society to make sure that it stood out from the banks. And we offered a Happy Meal toy like you've never seen before. The Happy Meal toy in this instance, took their eyes off the price, was a free holiday. Now that went nuts for quite a number of years. And then we added some more pixie dust to it with Jerry Seinfeld being the spokesman for the Building Society. I flew over to America and I got Jerry Seinfeld to say yes, which was like a feat in itself, if I do say so myself. And he became a spokesman for the Building Society for 3 years. So then Jerry Seinfeld told everybody, swap your home loan to the Greater and you get a free holiday. And the home loans just went like that. They went like north. It was incredible. The market share that the Building Society stole from the banks over the period that I put all their marketing together was just insane. And the reason I bring that up is because you might be in an area where you've seen a lot of those commercials with the Greater Building Society. So I was the guy that designed the whole program, came up with the holiday idea and came up with the Seinfeld idea. That's direct response marketing combined with brand building. And that's what we intend to do with Best Way to Go. Incidentally, the Greater Building Society was not just the only big business I've dealt with. I've looked after marketing with Packers Magazine Group, which is ACP Magazines, or Australian Consolidated Publishing, I should say. Their opposition, Fairfax, News Limited, McDonald's, we're talking BP service stations, we're talking Westfield, Blockbuster Video when video stores were around, 7-Eleven and so forth and so on. There's a lot of big names in my portfolio that I've looked after over time. And each one of those people said to me, look, it's great to have a brand and continue to build our brand, but we want to sell a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. So I'd be involved in putting together what we call a lot of continuity schemes, whereby it was like the McDonald's Happy Meal toy. You got something for being loyal to a particular business. You should see what we've got lined up for Best Way to Go. It is, yeah, I have to, I've got to keep it secret, but the stuff that we've got lined up to promote Best Way to Go is insane, and it will never have been seen in the accommodation booking industry ever before. That's about it. I think I've shown off enough. It's what have I been on now for a few minutes, and all I've done is talked about me. But Mal Fitler did ask me to do that because he realises that if you're going to be involved in this project, it would be nice for you to know who's in the management team And I'm very proud to be a member of this. It looks like a pretty exciting project, and I think I bring to the table a unique skill when it comes to marketing. And thank you, Mal Fittler, for inviting me to be part of the team. I'm looking forward to it. All the best.